hand this to Linnell. I need a little.
Yeah, she'll top you off.
Freshening up on my
She'll top you off,
champagne.
no problem.
I got you, baby.
And yes, that was that was the first time I was naked on stage, which was hair.
Oh, you did hair?
Yeah, and I sang Frank Mills.
Awesome,
Yeah,
girl.
thank you. Yeah, I love your theater background. I have the same.
I love that. I know about hair, honey.
You would have been fabulous in it.
I wanted to be in Little Shop of Horrors, actually.
That's the dream.
But I lost the role because the director said I pulled focus. And that
That's a
the three
compliment.
girls are supposed to be a unit.
That's right.
And I'm like, well, okay, sucks to be you.
So you were the Jennifer Holliday of the group.
You would say.
You were the dream girl. Okay. All right. So this just in, I literally just grabbed this about 5 minutes ago. Do you remember that horrific condo collapse in Florida? Okay,
Yes.
so they just came to a settlement, and the settlement is $1 billion. It was a surprise development, this class action litigation over that collapse at Champlain Towers South. That's been settled. The federal judge said Wednesday, as we record this, with plaintiffs expected to receive just under $1 billion, $195 million if we're being accurate. The comprehensive settlement announced in the Miami-Dade Circuit Court Judge Michael Hansman's courtroom effectively closes the litigation phase of the case. It's done. Still to be announced, though, is the share each victim or survivor will receive. That's right. 98
That's what
people.
I was about to ask.
Yep.
Between how many people, right?
98 people were killed, so now we're talking families, we're talking estate, we're talking all that. But they did want this case resolved before the 1-year anniversary. That would have been June 24th, and it is done.
Well,
So
they're
it's a
going to get about
billion.
$275,000 a piece.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that. Yeah, and who?
Just
Well, it's
saying.
$1 billion whacked up 98 ways.
Yeah.
Well, is it though? It
No,
depends,
more than
and then
that.
the attorney's fees and
Well,
insurance and.
yeah, you would take that on contingency if you're an attorney.
Oh, I think so.
I think
and-
that they should have rounded it off to the billion.
That'd be nice.
Instead of 195,000. That's being petty.
And they get 40 to 50%, the attorneys. I mean, those are the ones who really make out.
I said they're going to end up with $225,000. That's going to.
Yeah,
And then there's all the costs. It's not just the percentage.
the court fees.
All the filings and
Right.
all the experts, and also the way they work is they take 40%, maybe 50%, the attorneys, but you also have to pay all the experts, all the investigators, all the filing
Sounds like
stuff.
$275,000 to
Yeah.
me.
So seriously, so we're talking. They will end up splitting $375.
Well, look, it's not worth it if you were crushed in the building.
Right.
But if that was your uncle who molested you and he's dead, then you could hammer that check
sure.
for $375.
Sure. All right, so I'll keep up on that and see what we can find out as that becomes available. Mario Batali, boy, that came and went.
Is he back in the news?
Yeah, he's been cleared of sexual misconduct following a criminal trial in Boston.
I go back to Mosa?
That's right.
Yeah.
Go back to Italy.
I didn't want to think that. I did not believe
Well,
that.
I can't wait to tell you what the judge said about it. But just in case you need a little refresher, a woman accused Batali of forcibly kissing her and groping her while she was trying to take a selfie with him at a restaurant in 2017. He was charged with indecent assault and battery. The accuser
He's an
said,
Italian chef, right?
"Yeah,
Big
Can't
redheaded-
he be grandfathered in like Indians can take peyote? You know what I mean? Like it's a cultural thing.
so Cuomo, Batali,
Really?
He's a
Adam,
fat Italian
really?
chef. He's not allowed to get a little grabby with a patron
Adam,
after a glass of
Do
wine.
you really want this smoke? Do you really
Oh
want
yes,
this?
more than
Yes,
anything.
he's an Italian. He's a fat
That
Italian.
don't give nobody no motherfucking pass to grope nobody. Are you out
What
of your
about a
goddamn
cultural pass?
Fucking mind? Hell no. Does that? What
All
the
right,
fuck
well then
does
Snoop
that
Dogg
mean?
can't smoke
Does
pot in the green room then.
Yes, he can.
So how
and
do you
he
like
does.
it? How do you like it now?
That's not the same
It's
thing.
a cultural pass.
That's not the same thing.
So
We
it's
talking about
exactly
touching
the
on
same
somebody.
thing.
We're talking about touching on somebody.
He took a selfie with a chick.
So if we're going to take pictures after this, right?
That's
so
right. I get
culturally,
a
if I
cultural-
grab your dick, you ain't got shit to say, right?
no,
right.
if everyone
okay.
laughs.
All right,
okay.
then. Okay.
All right.
Watch later, people. Wait for the post.
Good luck finding my
Culturally,
dick.
I grab dicks and shit. So.
All right. Well, I do
Yeah,
my
good
own
luck
thing.
to
So
you.
it's going to be a
That.
She's a
surprise.
different audience.
What thing do you
I'm
do?
Italian. I get to do what I do.
Well, I'm going to let you, though. That's the
All
thing
right.
about me. Grope me. You can't rape the Willie.
I can't wait to see the game of chicken after the show. So this is what she said he did. She said his hands were all over my breasts, my rear end, between my legs. Batali's lawyer argued that the Boston assault never happened, said that the accuser was just had an financial incentive to lie. The judge found him not guilty on Tuesday. He wanted to do a judge trial, not a jury trial, saying Batali's conduct was, quote, not befitting of a public person of his stature, but the accuser had significant credibility issues that supported the defendant's contention that this was for financial gain.
She was a hoe.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
See?
what you're saying.
You can say that. You get a cultural pass. I can't say that. See how it works?
Yeah, now you say it.
She was a hoe?
How dare you speak of this woman this way?
See?
What's wrong with you?
That's not me saying that.
That's a cultural pass.
Yeah, I wanted to show the difference.
He has a little bit of a Weinstein look.
Yeah.
Kind of big bucket head and,
Yeah.
and shaved in a while.
Very red.
And
And-
I think he
Very
kind of,
red.
he's not helping his cause. When you look the part, that's
You see
part of
how
the
red
issue.
he is?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's too red.
He
You
has-
know who you look like? Rhymes with rump.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks like Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. And he's
See,
wearing
I
about...
can't say that cultural pass.
Zip-up hoodie underneath.
It's a bizarre look.
Underneath the pinstripe suit.
Yeah, he's got
It's curious.
5 layers under the zoot suit.
Fucking gross.
No hair on
He's
top.
done with sex. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's through. Nothing but prostitutes. Who would willingly sleep with him? You know he ain't got no dick.
Well, maybe
Look
your
at that. Mario, come on.
Maybe your old roommate would give him a
For a
go now.
price. Now, if we talking money, I'd break him out some. But
If
we got to
she-
be talking.
She's still in the business, or
No, I said she's happily married.
oh,
It's not a yes or a no.
till they listen to this. All right, sorry.
So,
Yeah, he
there we
looks the
go.
part.
Yeah, yeah.
It is true. We do that.
Poor mom.
I don't know who was the actor who played John Boy Walton.
That's digging too deep for me, man.
You will know this.
Richard Thomas.
Richard Thomas. You
That's
show
right,
me
with
a
the
picture.
birthmark on his cheek.
You show me a picture of John Boy Walton from the Walton. So what it means
has
is
a
when you
birthmark on
see
his
that
cheek.
guy, you go, he didn't do anything there. He didn't rape anyone. Well, look at him. But when you look at Mario, you go, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Look
he's the
at-
type.
John Boy, the most innocent guy, picture that you thought of when you thought of like the opposite of Mario.
That's all I could come up with. Was John Boy Walton.
An Opie.
I was
Richard
going to say
Thomas.
the same thing. A young
You don't get
Ron
more
Howard.
milk toast than Opie.
That's right,
No.
Winthrop.
No. All right,
right.
we'll find a picture.
James Cromwell in the news. We
The actor?
know, yes, we know him from everything, from 6
Babe.
Feet Under,
Babe.
from Babe, from Succession. I mean, he's in everything. And now
He played George H.W. Bush in the movie W.
Daddy.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, you know the name, you love the actor, but do we love the protester? He was in Starbucks in New York on Tuesday and super glued his own hand to the counter at Starbucks to protest the vegan milk upcharge
James.
with the PETA people that accompanied
There
him.
was the chick who tried to glue herself to the basketball court.
Yep.
There should be a new rule, which is if you super glue yourself to something
Stay
and
there.
interrupt the
Stay
process, then people who you're interrupting get to take a leak on you.
Okay, that's fair.
Would you sign off on that, Lino?
I think that's a little drastic.
That's a little much.
Yeah, just
All right,
them
just
stay-
the
if you
fellas
glue-
then,
if
just
you
the
glue-
fellas.
If you glue yourself to somewhere, just you have to stay there. Like
Yeah.
nobody can rescue
Yeah.
you. You can't. work
Oh, we're
out.
not cutting you out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
that's on
was
you.
he glued himself because of oat milk
because
or
he was
something?
protesting the upcharge to oat milk.
That's very pouty.
This is interesting.
That's
A
very
dollar
white
more.
thing to do.
Because, and he's wearing a shirt that says "Free the Animals." He's done this
Free the fucking animals.
many times. By the way, he's been arrested multiple times. He was charged with disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
At Texas A&M for their use of dogs in medical research. He
shit.
protested at SeaWorld. So now he's in New York, and they don't even. I mean, they talk a little bit about the cows, but a big thing they focus on, and you'll hear him, is that some people like me, but he didn't need to speak for me. Lactose intolerant, and why am I being punished with an extra 15 cents for my almond milk?
Because you got a problem.
That's exactly right. But he says it's cultural and it's racist and it's socioeconomicist.
Well, I mean,
So-
it's sort of, I don't know.
Let's,
It's kind of like
let's,
it's-
let
racist.
James explain.
I
Here we
want to picture Richard Thomas, God damn it.
go. Okay, well,
We'll
play
let him
this.
explain first.
Womp, womp,
Well,
womp.
let me just tell you what he says, since I already watched it. It's basically there are wide swaths of cultures like Asians, and I think he may say
more.
African Americans. I'm not sure, but I definitely remember Asians.
Like that? I don't know if he said it like that.
That as a culture don't digest milk well. And he didn't
know?
even bother talking about the Jews, and that they're being persecuted because it should be free, the almond milk and the oat milk. And so then the cops come in, and then they start trying to get everyone out of there. James is still glued to the counter, and so before he gets arrested, he gets like a little like X-Acto knife out and cuts himself out. Oh, here we go.
All right, we'll play it.
Little juice.
Or will we?
To be committed to inclusion and diversity, but it still discriminates against those who can't have dairy. The exorbitant fee disproportionately affects people of color who have a much higher rate of lactose intolerance. Up to 95% of Asian Americans and 80% of Native and African Americans cannot digest cow's milk. Starbucks makes them pay more. Stop this.
Save the planet, save the cows! And the vegan upcharge
Oh, there's a whole team.
Oh, it's got a team there.
Save the cows!
And the vegan upcharge now.
Oh, Lord. What city is this in?
New York.
Save the planet,
All right.
save the cows!
So
I'd like to
this-
show this to the good people from the Ukraine and go, see, we
We have real
You
problems.
think you have problems?
Yeah.
We got serious issues with oat milk
What
and
about
18-cent
the
upcharges.
homeless situation?
Yeah.
Somebody should fucking take a fire extinguisher and just spray that douche down. Fuck him. We're too
almond
free.
milk.
This is not a
He's
problem.
outraged.
Yeah.
He's such a
About
fucking
what, like
asshole.
a 40-cent upcharge or some shit?
Look, here's the deal. It's your fucking problem.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to process cow's milk, that's on your fucking flora and fauna. That's on your gut, douche.
Unwilling.
Well, it's like saying, I got a bad back, so I can't fly coach. Well, I got to fly first class. Well, who's going to pay for it?
Yeah.
You are,
You
douche.
better find another
'Cause there's
$700
something wrong with your fucking back.
I totally agree. And I was listening to this thing about when the Florida judge, demasked the mask rule, and the two women that started it said that they were protesting because they have anxiety when they wear a mask. I'm like, well, then take the fucking bus.
And who has, there's no God-given right to a cappuccino.
That's right.
There's just shit.
I'm putting that on a T-shirt.
Some people are allergic to shellfish. They can't fucking eat shrimp cocktails. Like that's
Very
that's
sad.
how
Move
it
on.
works. That's how
right.
life works.
That's right.
That's how it works.
This just coming in this very moment. Andy Dick's been in the news a little bit lately, and he's back again. According to the Hollywood Reporter, which is literally coming in as we speak, he's been arrested on suspicion of felony sexual battery following an incident in Orange County, but not just Orange County. I'm just going to read you right from Hollywood Reporter. The Sheriff's Department spokesman confirmed that the law enforcement authorities were called at 9 a.m. to a campground in O'Neill Regional Park in Trabuco Canyon after a man alleged he was sexually assaulted.
And
By
they
Andy
tried
Dick.
to rape somebody in the bushes.
The suspect was
what it sounds like.
56-year-old
Jesus.
actor and comedian Andy Dick. He was arrested on suspicion of felony sexual battery. The reporting party was taken to a hospital for examination. The incident was live streamed on Captain Content's RV YouTube channel. And last time we talked about Andy, they were kind of in a tug of war with him with like two YouTube streamers.
He's basically, so here's what's happening to Andy Dick.
Break it
Andy
down.
Dick is going down the road of
George Michael.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh boy.
Remember, she was a fucking mess in a shit show. And look at her. She's stumbling
She's a
around.
punchline.
She's slurring
Yeah.
her words. She
She's
passed
just a
out
mess.
George
in a
Michael
casino.
was in them parks looking for boys. And
I'm not going the gay route. I'm going the shit show
didn't
route.
the motherfucker just say? Didn't it just say?
It
okay.
did.
That's true.
It did.
No, it did. It's a but okay. George Michael, Anna Nicole Smith, anyone with three names. So,
George Michael. is
or
only
two first
names.
George
names.
Michael Bluth?
Two first names or three names.
Okay.
All right. The point is this: he's going to OD.
Andy Dick.
Andy Dick. Yeah, two
Right.
first names. He's going to OD and he's going to die. But right now, it's a joke.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what we do. We go, look at this guy. Look what happened to
He's
this person. Look
crazy.
at her. She's nuts.
No,
Look at
if
her.
he
Whatever.
was gonna OD, he would have already done it. He's been down that real bad drug road.
But how
he's-
much longer can he sustain this?
Well, he's just a perv. I mean, Jesus, that's what it is. He's a pervert.
Have
Look
you
at me.
met
I'm
him
a
on the
drug
road,
addict.
or-
Ho, ho, ho.
No, I've been around him somewhere, some game show or something like that. You know, I think I hugged him too. He needs a hug.
Did he
for
try to have
sure.
sex with you?
Please, I'm heterosexual.
Well, he can be.
Well,
For a price.
that's bisexual.
Yeah.
He's pliable.
I know, but
Yeah.
you catch him on the right day.
No, I don't need to catch him at all. I'd rather catch a cold.
Well said. Isn't he affianced to a lovely lady right now as we speak?
Again.
He's
think
always
so.
with a hot chick.
Yeah.
Which is very
Yeah, he's
frustrating.
always with a hot chick.
Yeah.
Swinger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with
But
that.
he like what he likes. Shit, I ain't mad.
Well, an airplane. This is crazy. So we've had a lot of horror in the skies, crazy
Jesus.
airplane shit. This is heroic. This you're gonna like. This airplane passenger with no flying experience.
Oh, yeah.
Safely landed a Cessna yesterday at Palm Beach International Airport after the pilot
Pass out.
something. Yeah, had a medical event and was
Sheesh.
incapacitated. So the man who was the only passenger, this is a
Fentanyl.
movie, on this 12-seat plane, radioed air traffic control.
Hold on. Where's
Yeah.
Richard Thomas?
See?
We're not
see
done
how
with
men
this.
do? See?
Yeah,
I'm not listening to you.
no. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he would never rape anyone.
Oh, no. He's a very
That's
open faced
John Boy.
That's John Boy.
We love John
Whatever
Boy.
happened to him?
With
He
the
looks-
birthmark on his face.
That's
with
right.
the low hair birthmark on his face.
Serving 20 years for rape.
Oh, boy.
Did a bunch of TV movies
Is
or
that
something,
right?
and then
No.
did TV movies and then
About to
got
break
into
my heart.
directing or something.
Got it.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, what a
There we
pure
go.
boy. So I have the audio of the dude taking over the
All right.
radio and air traffic
yeah.
control trying to talk him down. It's obviously not crystal clear audio, so please do your best to listen, and then I'll tell you what happened after.
I've got a serious situation here. My pilot has gone incoherent. I have no idea how to fly the airplane. Number 333 Lima Delta, Roger. What's your position? I have no idea. I can see the coast of Florida in front
no
of me,
idea.
and I have no idea. Number 3 Lima Delta, no problem. Just continue to stay wings level, maintain 5,000, and follow the coast, and we're
What?
going to try to find
What?
you here on the radar.
I have no fucking idea what that means.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? 5,000 what?
Stay at 5,000
5,000
feet, I
feet,
guess, and then
5,000.
just watch the guy. So the controller just happened to also be a flight instructor. So he was able to keep everybody calm. They found the plane on the radar. He was able to walk him step by step until they safely landed on the runway.
Praise God.
Yes, the pilot was taken to the hospital, his condition unknown. But the passenger and the air traffic controller did meet, gave a hug. FAA is trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Jesus.
Well,
That's a made-for-TV movie.
we talked about Mad, Mad, Mad World, the movie with all
I
the
love
big
that's one of my
celebrities.
favorite movies.
I knew you'd love it.
I've
That's why I
probably
brought
seen it
up.
500 times.
Well,
What's his name?
Jim Backus was the pilot,
No, the
and
one
he
that
passed
was
out.
like, Mama, I'm coming to get you, Mama.
That's
it was Anthony
Dick
Newley.
Shawn.
Dick Shawn.
Or Dick Gregory. Now, I can always screw it up.
Not Dick Gregory.
No. See, that's a cultural thing. Dick Shawn.
Yeah, Dick Shawn. The whole cast. That's one of my favorite movies that I would love to see redone.
You're right.
Yeah.
But they could never get that many huge legendary
Oh, yes, they
stars
could.
in a
Oh, Gary
movie.
Gary
Yes, they
Marshall
could.
packs him into his holiday
they
movies.
They could do it.
They could do it.
Hell, Will Packer did it.
Which part would you play? Would you like to be in it?
Yeah.
Ethel
I would probably,
Merman.
Yeah.
You could be Ethel Merman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Harry, or whoever his name was, she was hollering at him all the time.
Yeah. She had a
Yeah.
son.
I
She was
love
screaming at him the
Yeah,
whole
that
time.
was his. She was his mother. She
Yes.
was his mother.
Ethel Merman was either Dick Gaudier or Dick Shawn.
Dick Shawn's mother.
Dick Shawn's mother.
Yes.
Yes. And Jim Backus was the pilot
Yes.
with, Mickey Rooney and Buddy Hackett. And he passed out
Yeah.
on the plane, and
Right.
they had to fly the plane.
Oh shit!
Dick,
One of the greatest movies of all time.
the Thurston Howell the third was the pilot. We've talked about this before. He got drunk.
This comes up more than once.
He passed out. So this happens.
Yeah, it does.
This is life imitating art.
That's exactly right.
this case.
Richard Thomas' first movie role, 1969, Winning, with Paul Newman.
Really?
Wow.
Look at you.
Nice.
By the way, I'm so glad you said Buddy Hackett because
Winning or raping? Sorry, guys.
Original title, Winning.
Original.
I have been forcing my husband to fall asleep every night to like Dateline because I'm like an inner 75-year-old woman. And they buried the lead. I get it. It was a gruesome death. It never should have happened. The girl was decapitated. It's horrible. But the lieutenant or the main investigator, they're like, says Investigator Hackett, who sounds just like Buddy Hackett, has the last name Hackett, and it's never like, yes, that Hackett. Anyway, it never came up, and it bumped me. I couldn't follow the story after that, because it was obviously like his nephew.
Is it?
Anyway, yes, of course it was. He sounded, he looked just like him, and it was like Lieutenant Hackett, and nobody would say anything about it.
Well,
You
let me
gotta say
ask you
something.
this. I'm sorry. Let me ask you this. On one of the greatest shows ever to hit television, Cheaters.
That's right.
One of the hosts at one point was named Clark Gable Jr. And and he was fantastic looking. Clark Gable Jr. And I never confirmed whether he was the real Clark Gable's son or not, but then I think he overdosed and died. Beautiful motherfucker, man. He looked like Clark Gable. Can you Google that, anybody?
I'd like to see that.
We'll see
They're on it.
if we can.
Cheaters.
We'll put our
Cheaters,
people
honey.
on it.
Wait,
Let's-
what? Real quick,
yeah.
I have to, on that, did I ever tell you guys that I coached Gregory Peck's grandson and Angela Lansbury's grandson?
Now we're
really?
talking.
Harvard Westlake?
Jessica Fletcher.
They were on the team.
Legendary.
That's fabulous.
And at Harvard,
Harvard Westlake.
Westlake
right
High
in
School.
Coldwater.
Yeah,
Oh
sorry.
my
but-
God.
So let's talk about another beautiful man.
Yes, but it was Clark Gable the third.
The third. Okay, so it's his son's son. It's
Yeah.
his grandson.
Good.
Okay, but he was a beautiful
Oh
man.
my.
So
You
handsome
see,
fella.
beautiful.
Dashing. And he hosted Cheaters.
Cheaters. Beautiful ass.
Well, I know you're going to have an opinion about this next gentleman, Linnell, so please don't hold back.
All right.
On the same day, Grey's Anatomy actor Jesse Williams received a Tony Award nomination for his Broadway debut. Nude footage of him has surfaced online. So Monday, the 40-year-old received this nomination for Best Performance by a featured actor in a play called Take Me Out, which has now been
Or he's
winning.
naked.
Yeah, but
He's got a
it's-
big dick.
I was there. That's right.
But I haven't seen it. Do you have the picture?
Well, I have the pixelated
I
picture
know the
because I'm a
boys
lady.
don't want to see. But
They do.
I'll take a pixelated picture.
So it's about a Major
me
League
see it.
Baseball player who comes out as gay.
I want to see it.
And you're supposed to lock your phone up when you go to the show. You put it in one of those little cases.
Yeah.
Well, somebody snuck their phone in.
Okay, I wanna
And-
see.
Yeah, put it up.
Let me see.
Took a little
my glasses?
snapshot. and
my.
there's a shower scene. This
Oh,
is
my.
not. This is not, Chippendales. This is Broadway. The Great White Way.
Hallelujah.
I saw the stream in
The
front
great-
before I saw the stream in back, and I thought he was peeing.
No, but look
Jesse.
how much pixelation is on that. They really Greeked it.
Yeah.
So they snap the picture. Everybody's going crazy. Williamson he's a fit man.
Yeah.
And he's a very serious actor, too. Like, he's pissed that this shit is
Oh,
taken.
absolutely. And this is a great show, by
So
the way.
there, it
The theater is
strikes me
pissed.
that in the Dave Chappelle incident, they bagged the phones, but somebody had a burner phone out and took
of
some of the
course.
original shots or footage of the attack on stage. So
You know,
this,
I performed at the Bowl on its first night, that Thursday night.
oh, you did
Yeah.
How was it?
on Chappelle. Chappelle did what? 5 nights? How many nights?
We
did
did
he do?
4.
4
at
nights.
the Bowl.
Wow.
Sold out, 17,000 seats.
Jesus, was it
It's
awesome?
on my Instagram.
Was it amazing?
Yeah, because you don't think of the Bowl in a comedy sense. You don't even think to hope to play the Bowl. I went there to see Stevie Wonder and Earth, Wind, and Fire and Hall & Oates or some shit. You
lot of
don't think
range.
about comedy.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't even dream that. And so for that to happen, I was like, he's producing my Netflix special, by the way.
What's that? Sorry.
Dave Chappelle is producing my Netflix
Oh, he's
special.
producing it. When is that? When can we look forward to seeing that?
Not for a while. I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Please.
come back,
Come back
please,
for
yeah.
that.
Yeah, come back.
By the way, do you know that Dave Chappelle's show at the Bowl isn't going to be part of the Netflix as a joke special?
No.
Because they already said it wasn't, but so it's not because the dude bum rushed the stage,
Right.
but he has a separate deal with his
Right.
own people, so
Wow.
we're not gonna. I don't know. He'll see if we see
And
that.
You won't miss it. There's so much other stuff to watch
Right.
that's going to be amazing, and then this will drop, and you'll watch that, and it'll be amazing too.
Right.
Because it was.
In a battle of venue sizes, I did Netflix as a joke in the belly room of the Comedy Store last week. So it wasn't quite 17.5. It was more like
17 and a half people.
61 people, but I literally graced the smallest stage in the entire series of
But
Netflix
that's a
as
very
a joke.
important stage, nonetheless.
I made it less important after gracing it.
I did the improv. I had a night at the improv. May 3rd was my night sold out.
Oh, sold out.
Oh, no.
Melrose.
It's not hard to
Melrose
sell out. It's
Improv.
150 seats or some shit like that. But
Give
it
yourself
was,
some credit. I mean, you just got done selling out the Hollywood Bowl, so obviously it's a
I
step
didn't
down.
sell it out.
Well,
I
I
was,
think Dave really could have sold 17.5 without you.
On his own,
I don't think so.
please.
nobody knew who was going to be on the show. You never know who's going to be on the Chappelle show.
Oh, that's true.
You never know.
Yeah.
You don't know who the musical guests are. You don't know anything like that.
So the fact that now they're bagging the phones, but people are still showing up with burner
hide it in your
phones
sock
or
or-
How many of
whatever.
us? I have like 4 or 5 old phones that are just in a box, like because I've grown out of them or they're old or whatever.
I guess. So I feel very conflicted about this because do I want to see Jesse Williams' dick?
I don't want to see nobody's dick at the play. I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, if I want to go to a porn play, but if I'm on Broadway and I want to see theater, I don't need to see nobody's dick.
But
really
I
don't.
was in Hair. I saw everybody's dick.
Well, I know. That's right.
Did
Yeah,
you
so
did
it
you
just
ever watch Puppetry of the Penis, Lino?
Oh, it's great.
Sorry.
They make
Missed
it look like a sailboat and a hamburger.
Well, I remember when Woody Allen did something, and it was he had big giant dicks with sperms inside.
That was
some
everything you
point-
want to know about sex,
Yeah.
but we're afraid to ask, or something like
Yeah,
that.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But the theater.
I'm old.
I know with the Mad, Mad, Mad World being your favorite comedy, that's old.
Well, I'm very conflicted about this next story. I don't feel great about it. Dolly Parton, who, by the way, was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Reluctantly.
against her will. Exactly. She tried to get off the ballot. They said, too late. We already sent out the invitations. She is set to star in a satirical musical about the efforts to get the Mexican pizza back on Taco Bell's menu.
What?
What?
It's called Mexican Pizza the Musical. We have a picture. It's set to release on May 26th, and it's going to be on TikTok.
Oh, well.
Doja Cat, who made that announcement that I got the Mexican pizza back
Yeah.
at Coachella.
Well,
Bunch
I
of
do
people.
love the Mexican pizza.
Well, it's fucking
but
great.
They don't have the green onions on it anymore, and that really hurts me.
Oh, well, that could be a good ballad.
They
Yeah.
used
Musical.
to. So they used to have a tostada back in the
Oh,
day.
did
Yeah,
they?
they
I
did.
love
They
that
did.
I
thing.
miss it like I miss the Bell Beefer, man.
Yeah.
I
I miss the
know.
tostada more than the Mexican pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss the tostada.
Yeah.
Why don't we do it like old school Mondays or something, where you just get the fucking tostada happening and all. Please.
85 cents.
Also, don't tell me you don't have the technology. It's literally a flat taco shell.
Right,
It's got
just
your
spread the
beans, it's got
beans.
your lettuce, it's got your cheese, it's all the tomatoes.
Little meat.
It's all the shit you got in the hopper
Yeah.
already. Just flatten out
Flat
the shell.
taco. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
The biggest expense is the box. You have to get
That's
the
right.
flat, weird box.
Right, like the mini personal pizza box.
And the goddamn Bell Beefer. Bring it all back.
Do you
the
remember
Bell
that?
Beefer, I used to fuck those up. Yes.
Fuck the shit out of those Bell Beefers.
Damn, I used to smash those motherfuckers.
You do anything weird with a churro?
I don't like churros.
Oh, okay.
I'm not into sweets.
Understood.
You're savory.
Yeah, I'm a savory type
too.
of girl. I get all my sugar from liquor.
That's right.
But the Bell Beefer, man.
Was it like
That
a
gives it-
manwich? That's how I
Yes.
think
It
of
was
it.
it was a flour tortilla with the meat inside.
No,
right?
it was a hamburger bun.
The Bell Beefer?
Yeah.
That's a sloppy Joe.
It's a sloppy Joe minus the slop.
Minus
Sloppy
the slop.
Jose.
Yeah, sloppy Jose.
You can find us a picture of a Bell Beef. It was a
I thought,
hamburger
what am I thinking
bun
about
with
this?
with the crushed up beef and then the cheese and everything was the same shit. It was just the shell
Oh,
of the
you want
bun.
to
or the-
bring that back?
I do.
A loose
Well,
meat.
moments ago, I was your hero. What happened? What happened to us? You love the bell beefer.
No, I'm thinking about it was the flour tortilla. They put the cheese, they put the meat, and they folded like that. And that was a little taco something.
Oh, you're thinking
too.
of
I
like the
don't know.
quesadilla something.
Oh, there it is.
Remember
Yeah, that
the
looks
bell
like a
beefer?
manwich.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a quesadilla though, but it was something else.
Yeah, that does look pretty.
All right,
fucking
why don't
good.
we just agree on the tostada?
Yes.
Oh, totally.
We could bring
Across
back the
the board.
tostada.
I
Bring
think
back the tostada.
I think Lunel might be talking about the Mexi melt.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said
The
it.
Mexi
You made
melt
my
is gone
toes
as
curl.
well, but yeah.
Yes, the Mexi motherfucking melt.
Is that no
Let's get
longer
that back.
available?
No.
Well, now I got to see a
They
Mexi
took
melt.
Mexi melt, baby.
You can't create all these wonderful offerings and then
And then take
remove
'em
them.
back,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I have to have these conversations
You know,
about
that's
what
a
it used to be like with my
Cracker Jack
kids.
research team you've got over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mexi
I
melt.
find my Mexi melt.
Oh, it's all
honey.
chalupas and gorditas and shit.
Yeah. Fried,
No, thanks.
fried flatbread or whatever.
And
Look
can
at
we make a
that.
rule
Yeah.
that Taco Bell should just never try dessert ever again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
we can
taking
mix it.
broke